Radio stations around the world stopped playing Michael Jackson records after leaving Neverland documentary. Although it's been nearly 10 years since his death, Michael Jackson has been in the news this week just as much as when he was alive. And for all the wrong reasons, the world has been left reeling by the Leaving Neverland documentary, which paints the late singer as a manipulative child abuser with harrowing testimony from men now in their 30s and 40s, who alleged that Jackson sexually abused them when they were children. The HBO documentary aired at the start of this week but has been the subject of discussion in the media for many weeks already, as disturbing details from the documentary were released to the public. The response has been powerful on social media and has sparked great debate among those who want to defend Jackson and those who thinks that we should stop looking past his dark side and start believing the survivors. As a result of the controversy, some radio stations around the world have decided to stop playing his hits. Three stations in Canada have made the decision to pull songs like Wanna Be Starting Something, Thriller, and Religion from their repertoire, as well as the UK's BBC Radio 2, who have played Jackson's records for 2 decades. A similar decision has been made in New Zealand, with any station owned by MediaWorks and New Zealand Media Entertainment now banned from busting out tracks from the King of Pop. Media MediaWorks Group content director Leon Urat said, "We aren't deciding whether Michael Jackson is guilty of pedophilia. We are just making sure our radio stations are going to play the music people want to hear." He was interviewed by radio station Magic Talk, where he added, "You have got 500 songs on a playlist and you have to make the decisions which 500 are the ones people will want to listen to." Although Mr. Ward says that the decision to pull Jackson's songs is not based on the allegations around his conduct, it is hard to believe that the demand for hearing Michael Jackson's music has gone away. After all, he is one of the highest selling artists of all time, having sold around 350 million records worldwide. Although Jackson's reputation as the king of pop was entirely justified by music and performances, his legacy has been thrown into question by allegations of child abuse, which have resurfaced in much greater details as Leaving Neverland aired on Sunday. The documentary detailed the illegal sexual abuse that took place in graphic detail from the alleged victims themselves, who were effectively the narrators of the documentary, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival in January. The decision of radio stations around the world raises the question of whether or not we can enjoy the music of dubious celebrities in good conscience. There are a number of other prominent figures in music who, like Jackson, have been accused of abuse but never convicted of a crime. It is difficult to know how to feel about all of this, to be honest. At the end of the day, the man isn't here to defend himself, and the timing of everything does raise some questions. But in reality, are we ever going to know the truth? And by that, I mean, are we ever going to be 100% sure that what we are reading is factual? I don't think so. Initially, Living Neverland drew in HBO's third largest documentary audiences in over a decade, and my suspicions are those numbers will continue to rise as the saga gains more and more traction. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, folks. Can we still enjoy Michael's music after all the allegations that have come out? Do you think that the radio stations did the right thing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to this channel.